siendo el jefe de esta tribu. Como últimamente está pasando tanta queja con tribus contrarias, yo he reunido a todos los caciques, habidos y por haber, para que hagamos las paces. Como nuestra tradición es fumar, todo aquel cacique que no pudo venir a la conferencia, favor de sacar su pipa y fumar con nosotros la pipa de la paz, y a bailar la danza bugalú que dice así.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
What up, Larry?
Having this bitch. A little late, but
Yeah. We said we were going to start early today. We ended up starting, like, later than we usually end, pretty much.
it's 6:30, but fuck it. It's 3:30 in California, so it's early. That's it. All right, later.
Shit.
Like, we did it. Can't say we didn't do it today, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, we did it. We're here.
we're our own bosses, so come to work when we want.
Mm.
We went and got Korean barbecue.
Shit
That
was
shit was
good.
dope.
Very good. Super timid about going about it. I was thinking about it all night last night because I've never done that. And then when we got there, it just kind of was like, do it. Throw all the food on there. It's tasty.
First time for me, and honestly, just I had to stop talking because it just kept getting better. You know, I just shut the fuck up. Everything was just getting better, and you know, it was fucking.
We got,
very excited.
we started with the pork belly,
Mm.
which was dope. And then we got marinated short ribs.
Mm.
And
Just
then we
doper.
had, right, even more dope. Then we had marinated ribeye.
Mm.
Dopest.
It was all very good. They need a bigger grill. With next, I don't know. That'd be cool. Next time, be like, hey, you got a back room with a bigger grill, right? And they're like, no. And you just slip them like a 5. They're like, all right, come this way. It's just in the basement with a big grill.
Right. There's also some kind of fucking card game, Russian roulette maybe, going on at the same time.
Korean guy in a wife beater and an eye patch. Like, oh man.
Some shady
What up,
shit,
Mike?
dude. What up, Mike?
Mike Bell up in the chat.
Mike, bro.
Yo. So what's up? How was everybody's weekend? Anything exciting happen? Anything new, extraordinary?
You know, just chilling. Fucking. I don't know, same shit. Fucking. I actually took a lot of my 8-ball pool gaming experience to the fucking tables.
I thought you were about to say something else for a second.
Nah. I've been laying off some drugs and going on some other ones, but yeah, nah, it's all in good fun. You know what I mean? We're just, man.
That's what a good person would do, is just not neglect
Thanks for
their
the
drugs.
follows.
Don't neglect this drug after for so long, just a little bit.
Staying away from the nasty ones and going to the
Let's get down to
Other
the
nasty
business. What are the nasty ones?
cocaine.
We're staying away from it.
I
Staying away
automatically
from
thought
cocaine.
heroin.
Oh no.
That is definitely a nasty
well, I
one.
mean, I would put it in the category, but I put cocaine in that category. Cocaine is a nasty, nasty drug.
Right. For sure. I was just saying, like, oh, that's also...
But crack, another nasty drug. Never done. I've never done crack or heroin. I don't plan on doing either one.
Yeah,
But
I'm in the same boat.
Coke has been done, and it's never. I mean, it's probably not going to be done again.
So the government what
Coke's
is it?
no fun, guys.
But
So fun,
The
dude.
government, how
It's
they
no fun. It's,
I thought you said so
No.
fun. Like, dude, Coke's
No.
so fun.
it's no fun.
wait, crack?
I thought
Either.
you
I
said.
mean, I haven't tried it, but
Oh.
I'm sure.
I
It might
I
be
misheard
fun, but I don't know.
no fun for so fun. So I mean, which would have
Could
been
be a
fun
big
either way.
difference.
You think I shed all that fucking weight? Slim fast? Bobos. Smoke those. But the government they call it like Schedule 1 for the worst, or is it Schedule 3 for like the quote unquote worst drugs?
I think Schedule 1
One
is
is
the
yeah.
worst. Yeah.
They just need to I'm assuming it's heroin and cocaine, so they just need to switch Schedule 1 to just nasty,
Right.
just nasty underneath those drugs. Then Schedule 2 would be
The
like
nasty drugs.
Schedule 2, just change that to
Crack is whack.
But yeah, you guys got completely distracted with the drugs and didn't ask me about how my pool experience was going.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
a little
did.
bit bummed about
Yeah.
that, dude.
How's it going?
Dude, it's going
How's
pretty
your
good,
ranking?
dude. Well, no, I'm taking it to the tables now and actually
Oh.
playing physical pool lately.
All right.
So I've been laying off the 8-ball mini clips games and
You like a
playing
pool
physical.
shark now?
No. I'm bad, but I'm getting there. You know, the only way to do it is to do it. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get my times in on the tables.
You at least got the angles in from playing the game, right?
Yeah, it's fun. That's exactly why I do it, because it's just like I get to try to
Just fucking
kind
put that to reality.
of cut these angles and fucking fail most of the time. But we're getting somewhere. I mean, getting these cuts.
Why do they call it billiards? But pool. What do you prefer to? You prefer to call it pool?
I don't pool. Yeah,
Billiards is
billiards
that
is. I think that's
pretentious?
pretty a throwback.
Right.
Billiards.
I think
don't know.
billiards might be that specific set of rules while you're playing
Okay.
pool. That's how I look at it, but it's probably not what it is. It's probably the same thing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The people that play billiards take it just as serious as that name sounds.
They're the ones that show up with their fucking own
The
pool
hard
stick and
the hard,
shit.
it's in a hard case, and that's like, they got 4 pieces of the chalk.
They're like a different color that you don't normally see, like orange. Like, dude, you're gonna fucking muck up the cue balls here with your orange fucking chalk, dude.
Every time I think about a pool shark playing in a regular field,
Shark.
yeah.
Thinking about a
Um,
shark playing pool.
Anytime I think of a pool shark just showing up to like a regular pool hall, just normal people like yourself or something, they show up with their own cue stick in the hard case, like it's a guitar or something. The one song, Bad to the Bone, just comes to my head. As soon as they walk in, they're wearing leather boots with spurs and shit.
Now
And they just-
completely change the vibe, and then get a dragon pool stick, and then get a matching dragon gi or something, and then walk in
Just the
to
whole
the
outfit.
pool hall
Yeah.
with the matching stick with the gi, and then it's gonna change it up.
Yeah, but like the music does, like you fucking come in with a completely different vibes than that vibe, you know what I'm saying? But still, that music comes on. Your dude in a gi and a fucking with a dragon pool stick.
He probably
Still fucking Bad to the Bone comes on.
the pool shark would probably just walk in with Beats by Dre on and just play that Bad to the Bone song.
Yeah, just in his own head.
They're like, can we help you? He just throws his fucking as the game's going on, he just throws his fucking case on there, just opens it up. He's got
Dude,
a
all the-
combination and shit. It's like,
All the fucking balls are they ruin somebody's game.
hey man. And then he gets, like, it's his comeback. He got terribly addicted to heroin, and then he opened his closet one time and dusted it off. He's like, he just opens it, and he's just like, yeah.
Dusted.
What were we talking about?
Pool.
Pool
You still never said how you, where you been going though.
Oh, just local spots. I went to Ivy Room in Westland the other day. Group of people, had some fun. Played some pool, you know. It was weird because it was like a Tuesday night, and it's really random. I don't do this often, but we just did some Molly, you know, and played some pool, and we were like the only people in there, and it was a really kind of inappropriate feeling to be feeling while playing pool, but it was still fun.
I was abnormally
Good
happy
vibes.
about playing pool.
Yeah, just abnormally happy. Everyone's like fucking super cheery and loud at this table. But I'm pretty sure like besides us, there was probably like 2 or 3 other people in there.
Right.
They weren't gonna kick you out.
Uh,
You guys are 80% of their clientele.
the guy really wanted to though. The guy that was running the place had some serious control problems. Didn't like people wearing hoods or anything. Was really on the case about that. We were like one of 5 people in there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always annoying.
And then, shout out to him, fucking keeping on his job,
Right.
doing a good job, dude.
Making sure those hoods aren't up.
Yeah, dude, keep fucking working hard. You don't want people to be wearing those hoods.
You guys play for money or just friendly games?
Just friendly games. I'm really no good at pool. I just find it fun.
Yeah, it is
I'm
fun.
no position to
Yeah.
be playing for money.
I actually played pool the past Friday and just one game. Terrible. Just got smoked.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's going to happen.
I don't know.
Somebody that was there is in the chat apparently. They said
Some-
like the guy was a dick.
Who was there? Yeah, that guy.
TMB 905.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know who that is.
That was Corey. What's up, Corey?
What up?
Yeah, what have you guys been up to? Anything cool?
Shit, man.
Doing cool shit? Seeing cool shit?
No.
Nothing cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say cool.
I saw
Notable?
I saw a cool movie.
What did you see?
I thought you guys were gonna see it too.
Oh yeah.
One of those movies?
Dude, I watched most of it. I watched not even most. I watched like 30 minutes. I had a little bit of a reasoning as to why I stopped at least.
I hear you.
I was in it. I
doesn't even
I
matter.
wanted to watch it.
Right.
I was loving it, but
He said
Yeah.
at least and totally threw me under the fucking bus.
I didn't
He
say
said
at
at
least.
least.
I know.
Dude, I didn't say. I'm just joking.
No,
Kenny.
I
We're
know,
gonna
but it was
we're gonna
funny.
get back to it and have the conversation that we should be having right now about it eventually. But
Yeah.
if anybody out there,
I mean,
is
honestly, I feel like the
curious,
build-up is way too high now. It's
We'll
not
just-
that good of a movie, but it's cool. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
go watch that shit.
I watched it and I was like, oh, we could talk about this movie. I was like, I know at least kind of will like it. I know, not really. You're sure on your tastes and that kind of stuff, but
In movies.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure you'll probably like it. It's fucking brutal.
What was the movie called? Just for anybody.
The
that-
Void.
Yeah, The Void.
Oh, dude, I totally watched The View.
The yeah, just
The-
some old broads.
I thought that was it.
What?
Oh man,
The
which
View?
episode at least?
I don't know. Couldn't really follow it. There was no plot.
Right.
Like the talk show. That
Right.
Yeah, that was a bad joke.
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Tell you what, they better have some cemetery plots ready for them old broads, because I think about 3 of them are about to die. 3 of the 4 of them.
I
I
don't.
don't know. Try to tie that together somehow.
Yeah, I don't.
Isn't Oprah part of The View? Or not? Oh no, not Oprah. Whoopi.
Oprah ain't got time for that
Whoopi?
shit. Yeah, I think
Whoopi's in
Whoopi
there.
was for.
Whoopi was in the
Yeah.
mix.
Wasn't
She probably still is.
wasn't fucking
Barbara Walters.
Whoopi.
Barbara
Hey.
Walters? Yeah.
Hey, what's some good Whoopi Goldberg movies?
Ghost.
What's that? The movie where she, the Good Sister or whatever? Where she, or what is that? Where she's a nun? What's that? What is that
Good
called? I don't know what that's called. Sister Act. Yeah.
Thank you.
The Good Sister.
The Good Sister. Oh man. Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah.
Yeah, Frank's got it.
I think I don't know. I think she's still in The View. And I think Rosie O'Donnell was on it for a hot minute. Fuck, I know too much already about that show. I
Yeah.
don't watch it, but
Oh, you were.
maybe.
Was it a joke?
No.
He's like, I actually did watch it.
I can relate to topics that they talk about.
There's a lot of funny daytime television being played at my house most of the time.
Right off rip, Steve Wilkos.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos.
My dad watches
like
that.
I think probably Maury. The whole little, morning stretch of wild ass television shows that.
Talk show
Dude,
host or like morning talk shows really fucking went downhill, dude. Not
Yeah.
that they were ever like any good, but like they used to have like some credibility. Now it's just like I don't know.
Drew Carey
Maury,
and The Price is
fucking
Right.
right. Well, like game shows are different. I feel.
Man, no, yeah, because it goes
feel like
from
they have the
game
same
show
audience, though,
to
still.
fucking wild ass television. It goes from like that early morning 9 or 10. You got to get up to watch Price is Right to 11, 12. Just fucked up Maury and Steve Wilkos, like these
Right.
wild ass like people solving their problems on television
Judge
shows.
Mathis and shit.
Judge
Judge
Joe.
shows.
Who's your favorite television judge?
Probably like Judge Judy, honestly, just 'cause she's just roasting people constantly.
She kind of gets under my skin sometimes
Right.
because of that, though.
Same.
She is just
But
roasting.
if you
all
just
the
think about
time.
it, like how she just roasts people, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. She is a master at her craft.
Yeah.
I just wish after she would roast somebody, she would just make eye contact with the camera. Like I know that was good. Just a little smirk. Haven't watched any of those kind of judge shows so long.
My mom watches that shit.
Small Claims Court.
Who's the People's Court's judge? I like her.
Yeah, I don't know
It's,
who that
um,
is.
It's on the tip of my
People's Court.
tongue. I
They-
don't know.
are
I
they
can't-
probably
Yeah.
not even a real judge?
She's a good one. She's a real one. She keeps it real. She's entertaining. It's the same one that has fucking dude from TMZ that sits outside and talks.
I don't hate Mike. Sorry.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking TMZ dude.
Yeah. That, I don't know his
Weinstein or
name,
something.
but yeah.
Larry Weinstein.
Oh yeah, that guy used to be a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
But
Well, what a dick.
Who, me?
No, no, him. I don't know why, but
I don't know. That's shit. Like, I don't know, like not judge shows, but the whole, especially Steve Wilkos show.
yeah.
It's just anytime it was on, it's always just him fucking yelling at the person and just
Get off my stage.
like, yeah, he just throws a chair
Right.
off my stage.
the
Everybody's-
chair throwing is the climax, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They tell you that like in the commercials. It's just you're waiting for him to throw that chair, and
Right,
it
that's what
builds
gets
up.
you coming back.
And he's not throwing it at them. He's throwing it as soon as they get off the stage. He's throwing it at these stairs, and you know damn well he's not actually throwing the chair at them. He's like, "Get off my stage!"
Right.
Throw the chair.
Well, he would just have like gnarly guests, like a guy fucking burns his 8-year-old daughter with cigarette butts and has him come on the
You're
show.
an asshole.
Shows the picture of the adorable boy or girl, talks to him for like 10 minutes, exposes all this shit, and get off my stage. Like, you gonna arrest him? Like, he just admitted to everything. Like, what's going on? How does that work?
I think that if the case is bad enough, they have cops waiting in the back to arrest these people.
And the fucking guy was like, I'll go on the show, I guess.
Or like sometimes like he's like yeah, like none of that stuff is like true, like or whatever. Like some guy who's just innocent and he's just like, get off my stage.
Like, oh, okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay, but why are we on fucking Steve Wilkos right now?
Yeah, let's get off that.
Steve Wilkos.
Back to Mari though, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Mari. I was like,
Oh.
pretending like they weren't on the same level of terrible conversation.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said Mario.
Oh, Mari. Maury Povich.
So what would you, like, that movie, The Void, what would you compare that to? Like, because you said it's somewhat of a science fiction movie or more of a gore, like a
Oh, yeah, it's just like a fucking.
mind fuck?
It's like a. It reminds me of like. The Thing meets like Reanimator.
Okay.
That's like the best way to describe it. It's cool. Well, a lot of practical effects.
Anybody big in that movie?
No. Nobody. It's pretty low budget.
Yeah, but they still managed to make it uncomfortable, and the gory scenes are well shot, and there's some cool little trickery going on in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of gore in the movie. It's cool. It gets going after a while. It's just pretty short. It's like an hour and a half.
You have to check that out.
Worth it.
I swear I'll check it out.
They do a lot of cool things with lights to make, like, I'd seen a lot of use of lighting to make scenes more, I don't know, kind of like more believable. I remember like the one scene where like that monster is like standing in the hallway, and like the light fixtures like swinging, falling downward, and it's like flickering, and it seemed like they used that to kind of
Make it frantic and shit.
yeah, make it frantic, and also give it that like more of like a real fucking vibe without having to like amp up like the effects and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a good way to cover up like practical effects too, to make it like believable.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure in really good lighting, like a lot of that looks kind of funny, you know?
Yeah. It's just that
Carol.
that use of kind of experimental lighting to make something, you know, more believable is cool. It was interesting.
Yeah.
They released, I don't know if it was yesterday or a couple days ago, but they released the trailer for the fucking new Child's Play movie.
Oh, yeah. Did they?
Yeah, it's, I think, coming out in the summertime. I think they purposely are releasing it on the same Friday that Toy Story comes out.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Let's look at this trailer.
I haven't seen it yet. Interested.
It's the first. It's like I think it's the first trailer they released, so it's nothing too
Right.
into.
We believe that happiness is about more than entertainment. It's about being known, understood, loved. Introducing your new best friend.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Chucky?
So, I don't know if you noticed in the beginning when he was reaching for those overalls, it said "Buddy."
At Caslin,
Yeah.
we
So
believe that happiness is about more than entertainment.
there's like this big thing
It's about being known,
between the creator
understood.
Don Mancini and whatever film company is releasing this. I don't know who it is, about copyright issues, and somehow the company, let's just say Paramount, who's releasing this, had like a legal loophole where they can make the movie, but they have to change from good guys
The good guy dolls
to
to
buddies. Yeah, and they have to change the so this one coming out is gonna be more like how the writers did it. It's more like AI instead of like voodoo. So the voodoo aspect's out. It doesn't involve.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it doesn't involve Brad Dourif, who did the voice of Chucky. He's not in it. Like nobody's in it from any of the originals. And then
I noticed he looked like a robot. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
so I think this might be more of a like, oh, what if like something happened in the doll like mechanism and the AI got too smart and it started. So they're going that route, which
So a bunch of them end up like this, or just one?
maybe
Or is
that's
he the fucking first one?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Who's like the
and it's just like
he broke the mold or whatever.
like all that legal bullshit with the original with Don Mancini, all that shit, like went through all that and
Right.
all the court shit that you had to go through as a movie company just to release this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
try really hard just to release it.
Was it
Right.
worth it? I don't know.
Exact-
Was it worth it?
I
We'll
think
see.
you lost the essence of what was going on there with the whole.
Yeah. So the whole voodoo thing is just gone, and now it's apparently going to be like an AI kind of thing, like artificial intelligence. And
That's terrible. Terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the fucking idea of it. I like the main supporting, or the main actress. What's her name? That chick.
yeah, I don't know her name, but she was in Scott Pilgrim, and she was in Funny People, right?
Yeah, I can't.
I can't think of her name either.
Who you talking about?
She was also in was it not Parks and Rec?
Yeah, she was, I think. His mom, this kid's mom in the movie, they show her a couple of times in the beginning, but I can't remember her name for the life of me.
Her?
Yeah. This woman.
Oh yeah, she's like the. Yeah, she plays Chris Pratt's like girlfriend in Audrey Plaza.
Yeah,
Aubrey
that's it.
Plaza. Yeah,
Yeah.
Audrey.
Yeah.
Audrey. I can't remember.
It's not much to take from this
she's in
fucking
it.
trailer anyway, so. Just beating a dead horse, whoever's releasing this shit.
All right.
Anything remake nowadays is gonna be the same case. It's always just, I don't know.
Somebody thinks they have a cool twist on things, and it's usually pretty bad. It's like,
Mm.
you're like, why?
That's their twist, is the AI. Like, hey, well,
That's what I'm saying.
cool. I don't know. The whole remake thing, kind of excited about Pet
Like,
Sematary.
why would the fucking AI reach for overalls? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta get dressed. I'm a naked doll.
Oh, man. Put some clothes on. Naked doll murdering people.
All right.
That's the twist. No, but yeah, I'm kind of excited for Pet Sematary though.
Yeah. I'll watch that one for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a trailer yet. I don't even know how soon it's coming out. I'm pretty sure it's this year because they've been talking about it for a hot minute. But the whole remake thing.
I still haven't watched Super Troopers 2 because of that. I've heard mixed reviews because of it, and I don't want to ruin the whole thing for myself.
I watched
it's not
it.
even really just that. It's also that I just don't really care to watch it
Yeah,
because of the mixed reviews and reactions it's getting.
I feel like it's just one of those things where they waited too long, and no matter what, people were going to complain and be like, oh, it wasn't that good.
Man.
But I watched it. It was pretty good. I don't know. Probably with a couple more watches, it would get even funnier, to be honest. Like, I don't know. They didn't do a ridiculous amount of callbacks like most reboots or like sequels do that come years later. You know what I mean?
No,
They didn't
yeah.
hammer them in. But they were in there all the callback jokes. It's I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. It's worth watching if you don't have your expectations too high.
Yeah, I'll watch it one day when the time's right.
Yeah, I
I'm
watched
feeling
it maybe 2-3 weeks ago for the first time, and it was okay. I felt like an hour into the movie, I was like, "Where's this really going? Didn't feel like there was a solid,
Right.
objective, I guess, because they're cops and shit. It just felt like I was like, what are they doing? Like, what's going on?
Is it the
Right.
same? Is it the same characters completely? Same force?
Yeah, everybody's back. I think his name's Brian Cox, the chief. He's back.
Yeah, I guess I hear it.
Bravo's in it. Will Sasso's in it. I think he was pretty funny. Just
Yeah.
the scenes he did have, he was funny.
Canadian.
Yeah, the Mounties.
That shit's funny, dude. All three of those dudes.
Who were the two other dudes?
I know one of the dude is from. I've seen him in some shit, but I can't remember. It's got one of those dudes that you can't place. I think he was the dude who Huck It, Chuck It football from fucking
Okay.
Zack and Mary or whatever. I think one of them was that guy. Whatever that guy's name is.
It's funny because that guy used to be in a Canadian teen TV show, and I only remember that because when
Oh,
I used
really?
to live in Canada, yeah, forgot his name. But yeah, I didn't recognize him at first, but the other guy that stockier kind of guy with the glasses. Had no idea who that was.
Right.
He didn't even look
Yeah.
remotely familiar.
I can't remember him. I can't put a face on him, so yeah, same.
Third Mountie.
Right. Fucking, it's funny that they got, like, I'm assuming to be 3 actual Canadians to play over-exaggerated versions of Canadian cops. Like, it's funny that they got actual Canadians to do that. Because 2 of them at least are.
It was perfect when they were crossing the border and they got one of the dudes from Kids in the Hall
Yeah.
to be the border patrol agent. Super nice.
Yeah, she was hilarious.
Fuck crossing the border, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude. I don't plan on going to Canada for the longest time
Why?
because
Like,
of the
why?
mad anxiety I get between crossing the border. It's just not worth it.
Are you always bringing drugs with you?
No. Even completely drugless have been locked in that little room they hold you in for hour or two just for no fucking reason. Gotten completely searched for no reason. Like it's not
Is-
worth it.
so you-
Completely searched?
Yeah, like it took an hour and a half, 2
Like
hours
rubber
in a
glove
room.
searched?
No. Like they didn't search
your
a
vehicle?
body. Like they
Oh, alright.
completely took us out of our car,
Alright.
made us sit in a
gonna
fucking
say.
lobby for, the better part of fucking hour and a half, and rip the car apart, dude, and just like for no reason. And it's just how it goes. And I don't plan on going back because of it.
Was it going to Canada? The
No,
Canadian
it's
side, or
coming.
come
It's
back?
coming back. It's
It's always-
always the problem.
It's always coming back.
Always, yeah.
Unless you have a long rap sheet going to Canada, they'll stop you for sure.
Yeah, they usually just ask me like, what are you going over there for? And just tell them, and then they give you the quick rundown. You have a quick conversation, and it's gone. And then coming back, it's hectic. It's not worth it. And plus, I was only going over there just to see what's up with Windsor. I was never actually going and exploring the decent parts of Canada. So
Yeah, coming back's always the hardest. Just all the times I've been over there, crossing the border, coming back. Yeah, it's always the U.S. side. I don't know. I don't know if it's my last name or like I'm a citizen. I have a passport. Here you go. But I've only been stopped maybe twice in my whole life going to Canada. They're super nice. They do search your car, but I've had my car searched coming back, and it's just like, holy shit. Like, they just, like, move your seats up, push everything down. They take your mats out. They open your glove box, take everything out, put it on the dash, and then they'll take, like, when they open your trunk, if you have, like, a spare tire and, you got, like, the mat over it, they just throw that, and they throw your tire. And when you come back, they're just like, all right, your stuff, You
Go ahead, put it back in.
They'll, like, put the tire back, let's say, but your seats and the paperwork and stuff like that, they'll leave it, and they'll just kind of watch you put everything back. That way, if they're like, you were hiding something and maybe they didn't catch it,
Right.
they see you
Right.
reach for shit or something, so they just watch you put everything back together, and you just leave. And yeah, one time coming back, I had hockey tickets just on me for the Red Wings game that night.
Yeah.
Went out of town for my birthday, came back with the hockey tickets, and they were like, yeah, what was your purpose in Canada? Told them I had family and stuff, visited. Oh, what day did you get there? It was like Thursday. Okay. What are you doing tonight? No joke. Like, what do you? I was like, going to. I think maybe mentioning that it was my birthday
Right.
had something to do with like, what are you doing tonight or something.
Right.
And I was like, actually going to the hockey game with my friend, me and them there. And they're like, he was like, do you have the tickets with you? And I'm like, is this guy's like
Right.
either really good or just really weird, but kind of like strange questions. I was like, yeah. He's like, let me see them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay.
I'm like, gave him to. He's like, oh, these are good seats. Like, all
Right.
right, man, thank you.
Or take it easy.
You fucking games at
It's
7:30.
like, thanks, man.
Yeah. Just weird. They'll ask you anything. Where do you work? How long you been doing it? And Canadian side, they're just kind of like, they'll see your car come in.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, because the border is just like long, like toll booths, like 100 feet in different toll booths, and you're just cars come in and they see you and they're like, come on, straight over here.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Yeah, I always had problems with people trying to fight me in Canada too. When I was going over there when I was 19, that is 20. I mean, I was always kind of. I mean, sometimes probably shitty, rambunctious, but always kind of people and shit. But there was always some scum Canadian kind of wigger people trying to fight me, and it was always a funny
Some
scenario.
Canadian juggalos.
Yeah, and like that's a funny sight to think about. Is just like these like Canadian juggalos, really, and just trying to fucking start some shit for nothing.
I was gonna ask you if they were for sure Canadian, because that would be kind of funny if it's like an American trying to fight you. It's like
Right.
two Americans just fighting, going to like, hey, like you guys are just calling each other Canadian pieces of shit. Like, I'm
Right,
not
like, I'm
from
here.
here. You're
I don't
from here.
I don't want any problems. Just the last thing I want to do is go to Canadian jail because
Yeah.
some Canadian dude's trying to fight me in front of a fucking Tim Hortons.
Oh, Timbits.
They'll fight you over Timbits.
Oh yeah.
Canada's expensive too. And they go by liters, so you can never really figure out how many, like, what the like, transition is, conversion. Fucking liters, I don't know. I need to change that. But anyways,
What's up, dude?
That shit.
so last week Tyke he said something about Liam Neeson, and I think we were just talking about his movies, and we totally ignored the fact that like Liam Neeson made some pretty like weird remarks, borderline racist remarks about his past.
No intention. Or no intention. I had no
He
recollection of shit.
That's what Tyke was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. And we just went off and started talking about Taken, and I did a shitty accent or a shitty impression. But yeah, apparently he gave an interview to promote a movie, Taken 13, and he said something, I don't even know how it came up, but he said something like 30, 40 years ago when he was younger. One of his close female friends was allegedly attacked and raped by a black guy. And he said, quote, I would for a week straight after that, I would go out with like a club. I forgot what the word he used, but basically a club, and just hope some, quote, black bastard would look at me wrong so I could kill him. And he went on to like say, that was a long time ago and I regretted it, and blah blah blah. But I don't know how that came up when he's trying to promote a movie.
That's funny.
I don't think that's a good promotional tool.
The thing's, I'm sure he didn't bring it up.
What, in the interview?
Like, did he bring that up, or like, hey, I got something to say about my past, guys? Or like,
that's
I'm
the
sure
thing,
they asked him. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well, that's the thing. Like, the 3 articles I looked at, it was all basically the same. Like, taken out of context. Like, they didn't really explain in that article like how it even came up in conversation.
Right.
I'm sure it wasn't like he was at a panel and somebody was like,
Was it an old video? Like, how long ago?
that he said this
Yeah.
like a week ago.
So he.
Oh, this was recent?
He recently told that story about how his female friend was attacked and raped by a black man, and that made him.
And how? Oh, all right.
And that made him.
Is there video of this?
No, it's no, I don't think
wanted
there
to
is.
see it, context or something.
No, but yeah, I read it and I was just like, Jesus Christ, man.
So it's kind of him just saying that he was being racist prior, but he's acknowledging it, and
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't think that's too shitty. I mean, he's acknowledging that he was shitty, and the fact that he's acknowledging it, and even saying anything when, or if the person came up and it's being acknowledged, it's being acknowledged either way. So I feel like it's not the worst thing that he could have done, considering that circumstance of him being a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Right.
from what I read, he said he was like young and dumb, and like now obviously he's remorseful about even thinking like that. But just everybody, like Spike Lee was like, yeah, I'm never gonna cast him in the movie. I don't know if
He's
right,
biggest
like,
racist.
yeah.
fucking-
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know if they've ever worked with each other, but it's totally random. Like Spike Lee's just like, I'm never casting. I'm like, all right, like were you guys like really good friends? And now that
Right.
he told the story about how he's all fucked up, thinking stupid in his head. But
Whatever. Isn't Spike Lee a piece of shit? I don't know. It is what it is.
Somebody just said, I think in the interview he was talking about the character and was relating to that character.
oh, okay.
That seems like, yeah, that'd make a little bit more sense.
Like, how did you get into character? He just told that story. Like,
Probably.
you know. I don't know. It's just weird being a fucking public figure and you say something and then like you basically risk everything.
Yeah. And people are constantly trying to fish bullshit out of you like that too.
Take
Like,
it out of context
right.
and
just so you can be the person that they said it to, you know?
yeah, you're scrambling PR and shit. Oh.
Fish. I heard the word fish and it made me think about fish.
Goldfish?
I mean, fish, you know, in general. What do you think about when I say the word fish?
Our friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, goldfish.
yeah, same. So, yeah,
Some
fish.
gnarly, wretched human being.
Fucking creature of the night, man.
The fish. Can't wait till he just comes on and just fucking hates on everything for a hot minute and then leaves. One day.
He'd be a perfect guest. Most popular guy in the world.
Fish. Fucking. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Johnny told me that he watched that Anderson Silva fight. I was kind of surprised by that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bro, I didn't watch it.
I found that shit on Google real quick, man. I don't know why anybody buys fights.
Right.
So I just dropped that
expensive.
shit out there, but it took me like 10 minutes. I hit you guys up and I'm like, this is really impractical for me to text two people instead of just Googling,
Right.
live stream and then, it's super sketchy though because the link you sent me, the whole website seemed like a virus. Like you click on something and 12 things pop up. And it was just like me trying to find a way to exit something else out, but it was just like, no, that's not it. That's not an X. I know.
Was
it's
it
not
like
an
betting
X.
websites and shit?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
anything. Like it would be like layers on layers on layers of ads real quick. So I got off there, but I found it. No, it was an entertaining fight. I'm not usually one to watch fights.
Yeah, I was surprised that you knew who the Israel Adesanya was, the dude that Anderson Silva fought. How did you even hear about him?
I forget who was on it, but it was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He was talking to somebody, and it got brought up. Maybe Killer Mike. I think it was the Killer Mike one, and it got brought up, and I automatically pulled up a tab and looked up a little compilation video, and the dude was gnarly. I mean, on some really crazy fighting style that I've never seen before. So I just went and seen what's up.
Was it a good fight?
For sure. It was entertaining. I mean, a lot of people just want to see a knockout or something like that, and it was way more than that. So for somebody that was like just wanting to see a knockout, it wasn't that fight. It was a strategy fight, and to see them kind of fucking be pretty even at their fucking craft was cool.
Yeah, I watched it last night. It was entertaining. Personally, I thought it was entertaining. It wasn't, like he said, I'm just being reckless. But there was definitely some Mortal Kombat moments. Both have the same style. And just throwing like wheel kicks and fucking flying knees from like the center of the ring to like the fence and shit. And both of them doing the hand stuff, just kind of mocking each other. They were kind of shit talking in that way, but not like like just being dicks to each other. It's just kind of like whatever.
There was a couple times where it looked like Silva completely dropped his guard and just like ate a couple punches. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but when his guard was down, he was eating punches and just looking and like giving that reaction like it was almost intentional, but probably not. But there was a good twice where he just got laid into like 3 or 4 times, and it was when he put his hands down and just, you know.
He definitely got fucking the old knees buckled in the first round, coming in all reckless. He was just like, you could see his knees give out a little bit. He was like, "Whoa!" When he didn't totally lose his composure because he kept moving forward after that. But he got rocked in a few spots in that fight. Not bad for a 43-year-old man. Fucking, that's like old as shit in fighting.
Right.
Or any kind of like professional sport, unless it's golf, because it's like you don't hit your prime in golf until you're like what, 50?
Right.
You gotta be an old piece of shit.
There was some dude with a mullet hawk, mullet mohawk kind of deal in like the 3rd fight or something like that. Right when we got into it, and dude was a fucking piece of work. He's kind of an asshole, just like, and you could tell he was an entertainer kind of style fighter. He was just fucking moving around a shit ton, doing a lot, but like still kind of like just hanging in there.
You know what I hate? Sorry
Are
to
you
interrupt
good?
you.
No, go
Fucking,
for it.
Fucking, ever since Conor McGregor, everybody feels like they gotta be like a fucking asshole.
A
and, like, talk
showboater kind of
shit
deal.
and, yeah, like be bigger than just the sport, you know?
Yeah, and that's what that dude seemed completely. It seemed to like he was fucking. He was
trying too hard.
completely trying to be an entertainer and not really fighting, just doing a whole lot.
Just a big fucking cocky kind of like showboating shit talker kind of person. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Just, but I mean, now
I know it sells shit, but
yeah.
it's just, I hate that it's just like that now.
Yeah.
I feel it sells shit. Well, I mean, I don't know.
That's weird.
I mean, people kind of it's them trying to just sell it, you know. Well, I get it.
I get it for sure.
It takes away from the
Just makes it annoying. Like,
respect.
people always talking shit, and then it's just like brings like bandwagon fans like Corey and shit. And he's just like, Conor McGregor, bro. Like,
the casuals.
what are you talking about, Corey?
That's why, I mean, I'm not trying to talk about fighting like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know shit. I'll
Right.
I'll watch a fight every now and then just because I'm entertained in it. Like, I'll hear one thing or something will pull me in where it's like I actually understand something about it.
Right.
And I want to sit down.
You
and
don't give
check
off
it.
a vibe like that though. Like they're, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not
I don't
watching
know.
it like for purely entertainment value. I'm not watching people trying to smash each other's skulls in. That's not why I'm there.
Fucking casuals, man. Drinking that fucking a McGregor whiskey.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, have you guys ever seen shit about that like really weird fighting, wrestling, it's like super backhill, like backwoods style? They set up a ring, they give them weapons and shit. There's like a whole little fucking there's a whole little society of these people that wrestle in this super gnarly fashion, just beat the shit out of each other for like one time a year, something like that. And they all have their aliases and
Sounds tight.
people pull up. It's kind of an underground thing.
Why is it like?
I've seen something on Vice, and it's a certain division, you know, certain wrestling association or whatever, but they keep it super something else, you know. They literally give them pieces of wood with fucking nails sticking out of it and glass fucking light bulbs and shit, and they just.
I feel like I've been seeing that in underground wrestling for ever since I was born. Really,
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
But what is this like? They can't strike with fists, but they can hit each other with.
No,
wood?
it's a completely like it's just an entertainment thing where it's a bunch of people pull up to a fucking field and they fucking go nuts and have a whole show for people. But they actually have an association for this. Like this is something that people are getting paid for. Like this is something that someone does. Like this is their job. This is what they do for their life. It's just a really aggressive style of wrestling.
Just beat the shit out of each other, huh?
Yeah, like they got to recover for probably a good 6 months after this fight just to get themselves back because they're just like fucked.
It's like the Super Bowl of backyard wrestling. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
It happens like once a year. You recover for 6 months and then you go shopping for a new fucking wrestling singlet.
It's like they make a quick $1,200 check or something like that, and then wait for next year.
They hope they don't have to spend that much in medical bills sewing up their head from the.
For real.
I hope they do. Fucking backyard wrestling, man. That shit is fucking. That shit's still going, you think, dude? Backyard wrestling?
Oh yeah.
Because I can understand, like.
Do people still live in the South?
Yeah. Trailer parks all over the world are still backyard wrestling.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, I get 15, 20 years ago, the whole.
I lived in a nice trailer park and there was backyard wrestling.
And a nice one?
Yeah.
So it probably was like a nice ring and like
Yeah,
nice
no.
turnbuckles and
They had it set up.
like sparklers when the fucking guy comes out. But I don't know. They're like, I can understand 15, 20 years ago, backyard wrestling really blowing up because the whole like attitude era and stuff in the WWF.
Right.
And things were more gnarly in the like hardcore matches. But it's not like that, I guess, anymore, from what Fish tells me, because he's a huge WWF fan.
Well, to be honest, most of that stuff comes like from counterculture, from that stuff not giving them the most extreme stuff they're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
So now it's so you're saying that it's
Gonna
probably
happen
at its
because
highest.
right. That's what I'm saying. There's probably a huge underground scene for that kind of stuff, dude. My buddy Tommy,
Regional.
who was filling in for my band on guitar, he's super into wrestling, and he fucking always has some shit, like always talking about some underground wrestling shit he's been watching. I bet you he knows, like, he could name like 10 off rip like organizations of backyard wrestling or like shit like that. You know what I mean? Extreme wrestling.
So yeah, it's still extremely relevant and happening. It's happening. People are still getting slammed off of
Right.
the fucking
Every trailer park has
12-foot ladder.
5 idiots that are trying to be the most popular idiot.
Dude.
So they'll jump off fucking the whole trailer onto some tacks.
the baddest trailer boy.
Right.
They just want to be the best in their community.
Oh yeah.
They're doing it for their community. It serves a purpose, man.
People for sure have died in backyard wrestling, huh?
There's gonna be some midget wrestling at
Yeah.
the Token Lounge in some months from now. If you guys want to go,
I don't think so.
I'm going for
you
sure.
gonna go?
yeah,
I don't know.
just want to check it out, dude.
Do
I
Want to see the little ring they got going.
support?
they could just get regular 6-foot ladders.
Right.
And
They just got little step
Are
ladders.
they taking that shit really seriously? Is
I don't
that
know.
like is that a thing or is that like
I saw the event. On
midget
Facebook.
wrestling, little
Yeah.
people wrestling.
Yeah, and it's
I
like
feel
the
like that's
event. It's like
serious.
far in advance, so I assume like.
I don't know. Seems.
I mean, I'm
seems
sure the
weird.
wrestlers take it serious.
Because they're. Is it because they're midgets? You don't think they can wrestle? Is that what this is? What?
I want to see a sharpshooter. I want to see a little guy put another little guy in a sharpshooter.
Not that, dude.
I don't think
It's
their legs
just-
are long
it's-
enough for
no,
that.
That's
dude,
why I want to see it.
It's just like
I want to be proven wrong. Like a little Bret Hart, a little Ultimate Warrior. God, that'd be awesome. Little people wrestling, but like just 80s style.
Just
Same
all the same
80s
characters.
Little
right.
Hulk Hogan, kind of big. Andre the Giant.
Relatively big boss man.
Yeah, but the Andre Giant's like 4'8".
Right.
Wearing a little fucking toga, black toga, you singlet thing. I don't know. I think that'd be sweet.
I
Little
would
people-
watch that for sure.
Yeah, little people
I would buy
wrestling.
the whole thing is just it's a little I don't know.
You're
I
more
wanna
worried
say-
about the
yeah,
crowd.
man, it's just-
You don't want to get mixed up in there.
That's another whole thing I don't want to get into. I can't get into the midget wrestling scene right now. I already got too many hobbies right now going on.
I feel like it was like a once in
once
a lifetime opportunity. I'll at least check it out.
Yeah, no, I'm just making excuses because I'm uncomfortable.
It's definitely not a once in a lifetime opportunity, but you know what I'm saying. I feel
Yeah.
like it doesn't come around a lot. And at the Token Lounge, like I'm looking for a bad experience out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I'm not
it's-
looking for
it's-
something super dope.
It's gonna be exactly what it is.
I'm gonna get hammered and watch some midgets fucking wrestle.
Hopefully they got some good beer specials on some real cheap shit. Just
Yeah.
get hammered on
Fucking
some
mini
like
beers.
dollar hams,
Mini beer shot specials.
Coronitas.
I hope there's like a little person that's just fucking hitting the needle and juicing hard as fuck.
This is a ripped motherfucking little dude.
Pocket Hercules or something.
Yeah.
Little Herc. Just ripped, but it's like, oh man. That's not good.
He's aggressive.
Token Lounge, what day?
I don't even know. I could look it up.
Yeah, find out and let me know. Oh, you're gonna look it up, all right.
I know nobody cares, but JID's coming to the fucking Blind Pig.
Yeah, Blind Pig.
I'm really looking for tickets. Just fucking throwing it out there.
June
Anything
2nd.
happens.
What's it called? Midgets with what? Midgets with
Midgets with attitude.
Oh no. Hold on, let's
Damn.
fucking get this going here.
Lil Mark. What is that? Oh no, that's Lil Hank.
Check out the
Lil
ref,
Hank.
girl.
Oh man. Yeah.
Lil Hank, dude. Mad Max, what? Is this supposed to be Mad Max, but Mexican?
Mad Mex?
Yeah. Bambi. Kid Punk. What the fuck? T.O. Too tall.
So he's probably like 4'8".
He's just barely making the height requirement.
Right. See what else we got here.
Yeah, you know of any cool events coming up? Anything
Besides this, obviously.
Yeah, besides this.
No.
Huh.
General admission standing room, $10. Ringside seats, $15.
$10, dude.
Advanced table seating, $15.
How are you feeling? You want to be ringside?
I want advanced table seating, dude. I
Yeah.
want to sit down.
I want
Yeah.
to be the bell guy.
I want midgets to be attempted to throw through the table, but they just can't get through it. Just hits it hard as fuck.
So they're just gonna prop the little ring on the little stage, right? I'm assuming.
I don't know, man. That's what I was wondering.
General admission's probably gonna be like where their tables are, all the way in the back, and then your ringside seats will probably be.
Maybe
on
they'll
the
have it right
floor.
in the middle, like where the floor is, and then have the advanced tables like up on the stage or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a weird place to have a
Yeah.
wrestling
Yeah.
thing.
Right. It
What's
really
weird?
is.
It's gonna be a little ring. That's why I thought it'd be on the
What
stage.
if it's like outside? Yeah, just in the parking lot.
Dude, I mean,
No.
what's the date?
June 2nd.
It's outside.
Right, 7 to 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's outside.
Why fucking rent out the token lounge if you're just gonna? You know what I mean? I guess. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's cheap.
Maybe it will, like a match will lead outside, like a hardcore match and shit, and like they just stumble out to the parking lot, and throw each other on like a little car and shit.
I don't think that the reasoning that this is at this location because it's cheap. I think it's just because they'll do almost anything at this place. This is the spot, the token.
Right.
That's the spot.
Token
Seen-
gets those random
seen
bands
some-
that I'm kind of like, oh okay, they're playing
Seen
there.
some
I don't
interesting
go,
shit
but
there.
Yeah. For sure. Random bands that are like, well, alright. It's weird. Nile and shit.
Yeah, like you guys are playing there. Why? I don't even want to get into why. I guess.
No.
Midget wrestling. Surprised it wasn't a fucking like Harpo's or some shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That'd be a perfect spot for
Mm.
it. Like, vibe-wise and everything.
Oh yeah.
Never been into Harpo's, man. What's that place like? What was that? Was that a
It's like
solid
walking
venue?
into a pile of shit.
Yeah. I bet, dude. It's been there forever.
Right.
Seems like it's had a gnarly rep even since it's been around.
Yeah.
Since its day. Since it was in its prime.
Harpo's. I don't even know what that means. Somebody's last name, maybe? Harpo?
It's been there, I think, since like the 50s or some shit. But I think somebody bought it not too long ago and fixed it up. I'm gonna say that loosely.
How long ago?
4 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It's just in a pretty bad spot of Detroit. The bulletproof KFC across the street.
Wonder if that's still there.
These venues out in Detroit, though, they're getting better. We're getting more spots. We're getting more, more frequent in locations that people are coming through to.
Right.
It seems promising right now. City's doing well. Been down in Detroit a lot lately, just for all kinds of just events that are happening. So doesn't feel like a spot to avoid.
Right. Certain parts are getting nice for sure.
Yeah, spots that 20, 30 years ago we wouldn't be in. We're in there now, just chilling, and just I don't know, seeing everything work itself up is tight.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been down there in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been down to Detroit in a hot minute. Probably been like a year or so. But going out to the Korean place, just entering like Ann Arbor, kind of how it starts, like neighborhoods, and then get closer to downtown, and then it's kind of the campus.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! All those students just popping out on the road.
Just walking, not even looking.
And like you have to stop even if they just pop up in the middle of the street, not even a crosswalk. They just with their books and shit.
Right.
You get hit. You're gonna be late for class for some time.
Oh, the kids give
That's
zero
annoying.
fucks out there. It's for sure one of the top 3 worst places to drive ever. They're asking for it, dude. Hit them. They're walking in front of the fucking car that's moving. You deserve to get hit by it because you fucking just walked in front of it.
Everybody looked fucking depressed when we were driving down there.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck?
This
It's like the intro
motherfucker.
of Shaun of the Dead. A little montage of people working and just commuting.
It's because it's cold as fuck. No one wants to be outside right now. Give it a couple weeks, I hope. Get the fuck out of this polar fucking tundra,
Whatever it was.
Arctic blast of 2019.
Stay indoors, people.
Don't go outside. There's polar bears everywhere.
Yeah, what was that about? Fucking polar bears? Fucking, where was this at?
Oh,
Russia?
polar bears everywhere.
Yeah, so I follow Nature is Metal on the Instagram, and just bullshitting before we went out to eat. I saw that Arctic area in Russia. There's like a pack of polar bears that are kind of going into villages and towns, and like whoever the town officials are, they're telling them, "Hey, stay indoors." Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Gabon.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, good luck scaring a polar bear.
Right. Is there really an invasion or just like a few polar bears
That's what
around?
it seems like. There's like 10 or 12 of them. Kind of just chilling.
Well,
It seems like they mind their own business too, unless you're fucking with them.
Right.
polar bears.
Like I was just talking to that polar bear, filming it. Like,
Polar-
stay there.
Polar
This
bears.
looks like an invasion.
Yeah, that polar bear's gonna fucking rip somebody's face off. Is that polar bear opening or closing the door?
Oh no, I can't read it.
You have no food. I shut door. But yeah, polar bears are the only bears that are straight up predators. Like their intention is to hunt. God, that's. Can you imagine living there?
Yeah, fuck that.
That's why Russians are like a different kind of white people.
For real though.
Constantly cold, a history of fucking wars and just brutal circumstances, and then there's a polar bear.
Right. Fight it off with your bare
Yeah.
hands.
Teaches them though, you know.
Speaking of fighting animals off with their bare hands, wasn't there something about that as well? That happened recently?
Oh,
A
shit,
guy with
yeah.
a mountain lion or something? What was it?
Yeah, it was a mountain lion. It was I don't know where I saw it, but yeah, it was a mountain lion in Colorado on a trail, some like joggers or runners trail, and I think it was like the mountain lion was like I don't know if you can call mountain lions a cub or whatever, but it was
Right.
young. But apparently this guy was jogging. I don't know how far along to his jog, because when I read the whole article, I was like, shit, man, can you imagine being tired and then just out of nowhere?
Right.
But it was like,
Having to
I
fucking
think it was
fight
like
a lion?
yeah, it was like a 90 or 100-pound mountain lion. I don't know how big those look. They didn't give exact sizes, but they gave like the mountain lion was 100 pounds. The fucking guy suffocated it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, that's a bummer though, because the dude was fighting for his life, but then he killed the lion, so nobody wins there.
Right.
He was able to utilize some rocks that he found trailside to try and beat the animal down a little bit, and then he was able to use his hands, arms, and feet
Around the neck?
to choke the animal.
4 columns.
His fight or flight kicked in, and he did everything he needed to do to get himself out of that situation alive.
So this guy was
that's my
apparently a
normal
black
camping night.
belt.
And normally I wouldn't
Shit,
carry it
like-
on just a hike, but after yesterday, well, just in case.
So he just straight up fucking choked the guy, or choked the bear, mountain lion out. He was probably Russian, for sure.
He fucking, I mean, he's obviously a badass. He didn't
Yeah.
even want to talk to the cameras. He's just like, no.
Meh. Too much. But no, dude, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in that situation, but that's a bummer that they both kind of fucking lost.
Right.
He's alive though, so shout out to that guy.
I say the mountain
Shout out to
lion
that guy.
definitely lost.
Yeah. Whatever.
You think he fucking asked to have it stuffed? Like taxidermies or whatever? The guy? Like, hey,
Right, right. You want to stuff this for?
it's the least you can
That'd be
do.
sick.
Let me keep it. Like, what?
Get it in a
you need
scenario where he's kind of attacking.
Like, you just got out of a 10-hour surgery. Yeah. How's the mountain lion? Just being a dick.
Right.
Starting to think you chased this mountain lion, buddy.
You know, like you beat it down with rocks first. I don't know. It sounds like you were throwing rocks with this baby mountain lion. And when it finally attacked you, you had to strangle it.
There's some holes in this story.
Right.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, how come they're not investigating this thing?
He's
to the
probably
fullest?
arrested. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck that guy.
You think a 90-pound mountain lion would fuck you up?
Yeah.
I've never seen a mountain lion, like, well, not in person. Well, in person, I haven't seen one, obviously, but, like, not even, like, a picture or something, like 90-pound or, like, a baby
Right, how
mountain
big
lion.
that looks like, you
Yeah.
mean? I mean, dude, think a 90-pound cat, dude.
Think
Like,
about a 90-pound
Yeah.
dog.
Right.
Think about a big dog. I'm not gonna be able to take on a big dog. You're not gonna be able to take on a fat
90.
pit bull.
Yeah, that's true. 90-pound
I
cat.
mean, it's gonna be a challenge.
Cats fucking jump. Pretty
Cats
quick.
are wild, too,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude's lucky.
Yeah.
Makes me think of, like, zookeepers and shit fucking hanging out, doing their jobs with, like, I don't know, alligators. Like,
Right.
Florida is just flooded with those fucking things. I don't know if it's illegal to just kill them. I don't know if it's kind of like hunting deer, let's say in Michigan, during a certain time. But, dude, fucking alligators and crocodiles just creep me the fuck out.
Right. I was watching this, like, I don't know. Can't remember what it was called. Something like Planet Earth, like some kind of National Geographic fucking show or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just about this like small channel where these alligators sit, and like they pretty much line up in this small channel when the river opens up, to where like all the fish will just come. So they just line up and just have their mouth open, and like literally they showed like them, and it's just like, dude, like, I don't know, hundreds of fucking alligators just lined up,
Just ready to
waiting.
go.
Right, and you imagine just like ending up there somehow, dude. Like, oh fuck.
The joyous jump out the water for the fish right into the alligator's mouth. It's a wrap
Right.
for all of them.
What's bigger, crocodiles or alligators? What's the bigger species? They're like like brothers or cousins.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I couldn't tell you the difference between the two now that you
Like
bring
one
it
have
up.
different like jaws. I think that's pretty much the only difference.
So like most alligators aren't bigger than most crocodiles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be. You wanna look? Just look.
Google Nile crocodiles. And if I'm wrong, it might be Nile alligators because I'm having trouble remembering. See how big those motherfuckers get?
Nile
Crocodiles
crocodile versus
are just
buffalo. Let's.
Fucking
Buffalo.
dinosaurs that are still here, really.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Nile crocodile, a creature older than
So
Africa
crocodile
itself.
versus buffalo.
Its
Crocodile is
hunting
probably
skills
bigger than
honed
an alligator.
over 200 million years.
Right. It's music though.
Or attempt at like Egyptian music.
Yeah.
Using extreme stealth, the
It's
crocodile
like
needs to
Egyptian,
get within a
Asian
meter of its prey.
music.
Desperate to drink, the buffalo seem blind to the danger.
What are on those? Is that birds on them or is that their hair? What the fuck was that? Had to be their hair or something. Some kind of
Bad
shit.
haircut.
Maybe it was birds. No.
Man, why do we always get here?
I
Why do
know.
we always end up getting to this spot in the podcast where we watch
Yeah,
innocent
dude.
animals die?
You're right. Why does this happen? This really doesn't happen
Just too
outside of
much.
this for me.
Croc out of water.
No, I don't. I usually don't watch.
You let it go.
He got away, dude.
Yeah.
These birds are chilling on them, dude. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's like holding on and shit. What's up with that?
So the homies,
Right.
they feed off them.
They probably do.
Yeah, but imagine being a zookeeper and fucking just out of nowhere, day before retirement, just one just snatches you.
Right. Oh no. You guys want to just check this one out real quick before?
Is it another animal fighting animal video? What do we
Squirrel
got?
colonies usually work together to fend off predators, but this female has decided to go it alone.
Oh fuck.
Ain't no kind of squirrel I've ever seen in my life.
She fluffs her tail to appear bigger, distracts the cobra, and shields her body from the snake's strikes.
We can't just go around fucking with a snake. I don't even feel bad for you anymore, dude. Whatever
Sharp
happens.
teeth deliver a quick bite to its tail. The cobra's strike could kill her. Drop for drop, the Cape Cobra's
You are
venom
asking
is thought to
for it.
be more deadly than that of the black mamba. She's batting out of her league. Her cocky confidence takes a hit as she's struck. But it's just a
Aw.
blade of grass.
Oh.
The slow-mo recap.
It's a reality check.
Misleading
She
narrator.
needs to back down. The action has caught the attention of a far meaner neighbor.
Uh-oh.
In seconds, the squirrel's gone from snake killer to scaredy cat. She's bitten off more than she can chew. But lucky for her, this yellow mongoose is the resident cobra hitman. It's game on.
What is a mongoose? It's kind of like a dog?
Looks like a little
Snakes to
little
the mongoose
dog.
are like peanuts to the squirrel. guts of steel make him the perfect housemate. But he's not a
Mongoose is
freeloader.
kind of like a Huffy,
He's the
but
colony's
same
security
thing.
system,
Sweet bites.
specializing in deadly intruders. The Cobra's speedy defense strike is its trump card, the only thing that'll keep him alive.
Fucking snakes are weird, man.
They are each other's prey, but they are also each other's deadliest opponents. The mongoose circles, looking for a weakness in the Cobra's defense. A quick strike needs a Matrix-style getaway.
Damn.
It's a battle of speed. The Cobra tries intimidation, but it's not enough. They know that if either turns their back, they're a goner. They size up their weapons and punches fly. The Cobra delivers its winning blow.
Damn.
No.
Did it get him?
Wrap, yep.
He's
Think
been
so.
spared from becoming mongoose dinner. The mongoose
So, no?
is immune to a certain quantity of the Cobra's venom, but right now, he's not hungry enough to push those limits.
Oh, that was all for nothing. I mean, that was a cool fucking dodge, though.
Yeah, I'm glad that that one didn't end in death.
Right.
I mean, it seems like that's been the fucking reoccurring thing here.
Who do you think would win in a fight? A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla? Let's just say those gorillas that the zookeeper, not the zookeeper, but the those two gorillas that were fighting. We pulled it up on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I think those are silverback.
I would say maybe a bear, dude.
Yeah.
Just because of, like, I don't know, dude.
Bears got the weight and the size.
But a fucking
But do you think
gorilla
gorillas
is
are
so
smarter?
fucking strong and smarter, yeah.
If
Good
somebody
matchup.
came up to you kind of shady, obviously, and they're out and they're wearing a trench coat, and they're like, "Hey, you ever wonder if a bear and a gorilla fought, who'd win? $20. It's gonna happen."
I'd watch it. I don't know about for $20. Would I see it live in person from a safe area?
Yeah.
And yeah, I would watch it for $20. But if he just gives me a fucking DVD or a flash drive with a video,
No, like I meant
nah.
like fucking gladiator style, like the Coliseum almost.
Yeah, I would pay money and go see that, I guess. If they, I don't know, like,
Would you feel
actually,
bad?
I would feel bad now
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Fake scenario, I would do it, but in all actuality, probably
Yeah.
not. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to see it.
Plus, you don't want to be there because like it's kind of morally wrong to
That's
just
what I'm
kind of
saying.
do that. So something bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna like the audience is just gonna get fucking
Yeah.
attacked.
It's like saying what's stopping you from fighting chickens, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to step in there. You don't want to get we don't want to get involved in this. It's all fun and games until we're squaring up animals.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the age-old question, though.
Yeah. Who would win? Take it to the polls.
Yeah. Fucking grizzly bear or a goddamn silverback gorilla. That'd be.
I don't know. There's not a.
It's just there happens to be.
They're just not in the same area at all, so it would never happen.
Yeah.
It's an actual thing.
No.
No.
This is just random dude giving his opinion.
Just like showing them fighting other things and scoring them. Fuck off.
I recently seen a funny video that you guys probably think is also pretty funny. Of a dude getting slammed wearing a Batman costume. he's like in Hollywood or something like that, and just gets the shit beat out of him. In a Batman costume.
You said in Hollywood?
It's
So
it's the first one.
So he's probably like one of those.
He gets the shit kicked out of him.
Looks like they're joking around at first.
Is he serious?
Whoa, easy, Batman.
The guy in the white shirt hit him in the chest? Batman ain't saving the world.
Yeah, we gave him with the fucking body shot, dude.
Somebody break it up.
Damn!
Damn!
Batman's stripping.
Batman is dripping.
Only in Vegas.
Vegas.
Where you go?
So do you stop being Batman after that?
I would hope so.
Damn, a quick body shot, bro. That shit cracks me up. You watch it.
Somebody break it up. I ain't doing it.
Fucking embarrassing.
Those-
Batman ain't saving the world.
Batman's beginning defense right there.
Dude. Watch this guy. He's like, get off me. I'm just watching.
Somebody break it up. I ain't doing it.
Every single fucking person looks like they're just time warped from 1996. Just how they're dressed. Like every fucking person in there is
For real,
rocking
though.
like Beluga Boy fucking shirts and
Beluga boy.
some fucking trashy people, man. You just beat the shit out of
Goes
Batman
down.
in front of people, and people just were like, "Let it happen."
I know.
Just
People,
let it happen.
people thought they were kidding at first, I think.
I didn't see any kids in the video, but if there were any kids there that seen Batman just get destroyed on the streets that day, they probably just went home and forgot about Batman that day.
For the rest of their life, anytime Batman comes up, they're gonna think of that. It's
Yeah,
just
they
gonna be-
legitimately seen Batman get his ass kicked on the street one day.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Batman and Robin get their ass kicked by Spider-Man before, at the same time.
Yeah?
Not in person, but like just, I don't know. They dressed up like Batman and Spider-Man
Gotcha.
and Robin. And they just fought 2-on-1.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, not for Batman and Robin. They got their fucking asses kicked. Just swift knees to the face. You've seen it, I think, before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just really no way. I didn't expect it to be like that at the beginning, but yeah, I don't think you can be Batman after that.
I don't think you ever were.
Yeah.
After that.
But that's definitely like, all right, I think it's time to reconsider a lot of things.
Yeah, not just Batman thing. A whole lot of things.
Your diet, the fucking shampoo brand you use, just
Yeah.
everything.
Hopefully that dude's life turned around that day. Stopped being Batman. He fucking got his shit together.
He looked pretty old and crazy, though. He's probably set in his old fucking crazy ways.
Went back out the next day.
Right.
Different superhero.
He's I'm Robin. now. I know my place.
I don't know. Maybe he just fucking came back to work the next day. Like nothing happened. Just like, fuck it. Nobody's stopping me.
I'm a street performer.
Fucking Batman.
This happens to me every day. Just getting thrown around every day as Batman, dude.
That'd be just as admirable, though. You
Sure.
know, as if he got up the next day and was just like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
somehow
these
getting beat up
people."
every day is less pathetic than that. It's just
I'm gonna
that.
be Batman whether or not I get beat up, and it ends up going viral as fuck. That dude did go viral, though. So good for him, too.
Yeah.
He got slammed, and he is getting slammed as Batman, but, you know, it went down. We're seeing it.
He definitely got slammed, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, like, you see something like that on the streets, and that's something you're going to be talking about for a minute. Like, if you see something, like, you see Batman getting in a fight on the side of the street, like, there's no more unusual fucking part to your day. And if there is, then that's, you're having a solid day.
I don't know why, but like always around Christmas time, there's like tons of videos that pop up of like just Santa fighting, like Santas fighting each other or like random shit like that. I saw one of Santa fighting a Spider-Man before. Just like that shit just pops up randomly. It's like what the fuck? Like,
I still want to watch it though. It's good content.
right.
What, like in the middle of the streets or at a mall or something?
It's just in the middle of the street, you know.
He still got it all slow mo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is in America for sure.
Hey!
Is this like super fast?
Like I feel like these are fake. All these videos that pop up like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something. There's an unbelievable factor here.
There's a
so-
smiley face after the title.
Yeah. I feel like I just wasted everybody's time with that. And I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know why. It just reminded me of those videos that always pop up.
So you're going to Chicago in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, no, I'm going to Chicago this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How many? You go out. You got friends that live there, right? So you go.
Well, I have a friend that's working out there doing the auto show, but yeah, I got a couple homies that live out there. But
Oh, yeah.
generally just going to hang with this homie while he does the auto show. He's got a dope-ass hotel room, so he said come crash. So I was going to take advantage and go crash, see what's up. And
that's tight.
Yeah, we'll be right in the middle of the city, so I'm going to try to entertain me and my girl, see what's up, have a good night.
What's your go-to food spots out there? Is this?
I don't really have any. I've been asking a lot of people the same question, and I haven't really been getting any solid responses besides like just go and look into it yourself because there's so many fucking options.
Right.
So if you guys got any, what do you think? You gonna tell me the same thing?
I've honestly never been to Chicago, and I feel
Right.
like that's like I always get a weird response from people when I tell them that. Like, what? Well, I've just never been to Chicago. It's kind of like, you've never been up north? Like, no. Never been up north.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like the last thing I would eat in Chicago is probably like deep dish pizza.
The last thing.
Yeah. Chicago being a bigger city and shit.
That's what it's known for, like it's pizza wise.
Yeah.
But I don't like that pizza, so.
Yeah.
Part
I'm
of
gonna, I'm gonna try to see what's good. I don't want to eat pizza. No, I want to step outside of the box. Try to find some fucking nice, kind of fancier dine spot. Do something nice.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
See what's up.
I don't really fuck with deep dishes.
I don't either.
It's hearty.
There's too much bread.
Well, the deep dish in Chicago is
It's like
completely different. It's
right.
like a pie. It's fucked.
It's like with the top layer and stuff.
So
It is different for sure, but it's still like just I don't know, too much for me.
it's a lot. It's a hearty piece of pizza. If you want to eat 2 pieces, you're not going to. Yeah, I'm trying to go for quality and quantity when I'm eating pizza. And when it
Right.
comes down to it, it's just like I'll have this conversation 1,000 times, but fucking Howie's it's gonna be the pizza spot. So, fuck spending $70 on some deep dish in Chicago.
Right.
Big sloppy fucking lasagna pizza.
Lasagna.
55 minutes to cook that bitch.
I know, right?
No, I'm I'm gonna try to just entertain, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully catch a show, comedy show, catch a fucking music, whatever I can find. We'll be out there on Saturday, so there'll be option.
How long are you staying there for?
The day.
Oh, the day?
Yeah.
Like you're coming back.
We're gonna drive out Friday night when I get off work at 11. Get there, 4:00 in the morning. Spend the day Saturday. Drive out early as fuck Sunday, in
Yeah.
time to get to work at 2:00 on Sunday.
Damn.
So I'm gonna talk to him, see if I can't come in the hour too late.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll be there at 2. It'll just be me getting up at 8:00 after probably being up. Nothing I can't get done.
Yeah, what is that, like a 5-hour drive to
It's
Chicago?
like 4.
4?
But you lose an hour on the way back, so yeah, it turns into 5.
Oh, yeah, they're just barely
Right.
across that time zone, central or whatever. Chicago. What was, when you used to tour and shit, what was, like, one of your favorite towns or cities to go to?
Shit.
I know it was, like, a long time ago, I think.
I didn't even, dude. I was so like not conscious of anything we were doing, and we weren't going anywhere to like eat. We were getting like fucking Arby cheddar melts. There was 5 for $5 at the time, dude. So we got those pretty much every day. We didn't really like go anywhere to get food.
You ever, not necessarily food, but cool cities, did you play some fucking dirty redneck towns and shit like that?
Played like I think Kentucky. It was kind of weird. It was like an indie vibe, like but it was like redneck indies. It's kind of weird.
Redneck indies?
Yeah. Weird fucking vibe.
Oh, y'all that jamming band from up north, huh? Like they're nice, but just fucking dirty.
Right.
Yeah, I need some of that southern culture in my life. I need to go down south, see what's good with fucking Georgia, and see what's good with the South.
Just give me that southern grub.
Right.
Yeah,
That's all we really want.
Yeah. Just need some of those fucking those lemon pepper wings I hear from Atlanta.
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper from the strip club. Or it
Is that a
doesn't get
thing?
any better. Yeah, and that's really like where you go there just to get the wings. And like there is a spot, dedicated for the lemon pepper wings. I'm a big fan of wings too. If someone can fuck up some wings.
Wings are tight, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be messing around with a boneless
Fuck no.
piece of
Little
shit.
chicken
wing.
nugget.
Rib
Little
meats.
chicken fuckers.
The rib meat.
I'll take those little chicken fuckers.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I haven't really been to a lot of different spots in America. I've never been out west. Been to New York City, but who hasn't?
Yeah, I've been there.
New Jersey, that was just a big fucking
Big old dirt ball.
Hoboken.
fucking junkyard.
Is it Hoboken?
Is that Hoboken?
Hoboken, New Jersey. The fucking show. Hit the show.
Trying to go to Philly soon.
Philly was tight.
Philly for a lot of reasons. Yeah.
Philly would be sweet.
Catch a real Philly cheesesteak and then dip.
What's those two places called? They're like right across the street from each other. The Philly places. Did you go there or were you just kind of like, fuck that shit?
No, we didn't. I can't remember the two different names. I think we went to one. I can't remember if the place we went to get Philly cheesesteak was one of the two. I can't remember.
It's like Ray's or some shit or
Yeah.
Geno's.
Geno's. Yeah, something. Can't really remember.
They're probably related.
Right.
This whole rivalry,
Right.
people are like, yeah, fucking, you gotta try them.
It's funny, you probably spend a shitload of time fucking waiting for a real Philly cheesesteak, and then you get it, and then you eat it, and you realize that Gabriel's is probably
It's
better.
the same shit, right?
Yeah, like those peppers, they nailed it. There's another
The place
cheese.
we went to was good. It had a similar type of pepper relish like that you could get too on it. It was good.
There's another one in Detroit right now that's popping up. I've been hearing a lot about. Have you heard anything about it?
I don't think so.
I can't think of the name off top, but look into it if you want a solid cheesesteak spot.
I love cheesesteaks.
They got a lot of crazy fucking options. They're experimenting with the cheesesteak. So that's cool.
Hell yeah. A good old cheesesteak.
Can't go wrong.
Fucking slather some hot. What was it? Cheese whip or shit? What do they call it? The yellow
Cheese
cheddar?
whiz?
Cheese whiz. Right.
You go, kid.
With or without the whiz.
Everything. All of it. Fit right in Philly.
I saw some fucking show, like food show on the internet, and it was basically like they took one of those fucking cheesesteaks from one of those places in Philly and then wrapped it in a big ass piece of pizza. It's ridiculous.
Seen
It's
that.
like,
I seen that too for some reason. And yeah, that's fucking gnar. Would love that.
Right. It's just so ridiculous. I don't know, man.
Wait, they took a Philly cheesesteak and wrapped it in a pizza?
Yeah, like a pizza, like a Philly taco is what they call it or whatever, pretty much.
Oh, a
like
piece,
the pizza
a slice?
is the tortilla. Philly's cheesesteak is the filling for the taco. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like a big ass piece of pizza, put the Philly on it, and fold it up this.
Just the meat, the fucking Philly meat and cheese.
No, like an actual full blown bread and everything.
The bread?
For the Philly cheesesteak, just the whole thing.
And then
on
you
it.
put that in the pizza that has this bread.
That is bread, right.
And you fold it.
Yeah, I was
somehow?
like, Jesus, it's ridiculous. Saw it though on the internet. We could look. I could show you.
It's there, man. There's a really solid pizza spot out in New York that I love. I get it every time. Fucking artichoke pizza.
I'm Mary.
Spinach artichoke?
Artichoke
And on this
pizza, bro.
episode of Gluttonous
good.
Maximus,
We're on South Street.
Yes.
We're about to have the
Philly
Is this
taco.
the
Let's
Yeah,
pizza
Jim
taco?
Steaks. That's where I went. I don't think it's one of the two.
No, yeah. It's
No, we didn't go to either of those two places. Everybody there is like, yeah, don't even bother. Just go.
it's the same thing with like Lafayette and fucking
Philly taco
American
is a
Corn.
new
It's the
food
same fucking hot dog.
phenomenon, and
Right,
it's
it
totally
is. Right.
a Gluttonous Maximus treat. So it's gonna
Like
start
literally,
with,
yeah.
It's the
Philly
same
favorite,
Dearborn
which is a
hot
cheesesteak
dog.
from Jim's. And right here on South Street, just a few blocks away, we're gonna put it inside of a giant slice of pizza.
It's funny
from
that lady
Lorenzo's.
looks like. So it takes place in. This is in Philly, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny that lady looks like D.
Right.
Like fucking from Always Sunny that had too many Phillies.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just gonna have a cheesesteak, provolone fried onion. There you go. I'm a purist. Steak, onion, provolone.
I went a little crazy. I got lettuce, tomato, provolone, mushrooms, peppers, onions, and then whiz on top. 'Cause it's a taco. Let's go to
Get it,
Lorenzo's
girl.
And let's go wrap this up.
Wrap it up.
Let's just get to the old. All right.
Jeez.
This is actually
that's-
looks different than the way I saw it.
I really like this.
That looks more like a burrito, doesn't it?
It's got everything you'd ever want in one giant.
And it's making me
Enormous
kind of sick just looking at it.
Right.
That's you're gonna be fucked after you eat that thing.
Oh yeah, dude.
Onto Lorenzo's.
God. Like seriously? It's fucking good.
Whoa, language.
I feel ashamed.
People do that, I guess.
It's like
That's
they're
weird.
they're innovating, but in reality they're just throwing a sandwich on another fucking sandwich.
Really, that's the way I look at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. That's just
Alexa Bees.
too.
Good
fucking-
luck.
Yeah.
That's just too much. That kind of shit.
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah,
Not
definitely.
just that, but when
like
people,
sushi burritos and shit like that. Like Jesus
Pizza
Christ.
tacos.
Right.
pizza tacos and
We got macaroni burger wraps.
It's like hamburger lasagna.
and it's just fucking. I'm surprised they didn't deep fry it
Right.
and just fucking slap
Couldn't
each
even-
other in the face with it. That would have been funnier, or cooler rather. I don't think the initial Philly cheesesteak being wrapped in the pizza was supposed to be funny, but
Right.
Oh, just delicious. Opposite of nutritious.
it's a fucking heart attack.
really pushing the limits, you know.
But their house smells like shit. No.
I went into this restaurant the other day, man, and it had the weirdest smell in there as soon as we walked in. It just smelled like this like friend of mine's house that I used to grow up with that just had a dirty house.
Oh, damn.
It smelled like a dirty house. It's that just this familiar childhood smell. And we sat down and I couldn't take it. It was bothering the fuck out of me. But I didn't want to be the guy that was like, all right, let's get the fuck up and leave. We already got our menus and shit. And yeah, we pretty much just sat there, and I brought it up like 3 or 4 times. I was like, this is fucking terrible, you know, kind of like.
Right.
But then eventually it blended in. I still ordered food, and I ate a sandwich from this place.
What was it?
What did I eat?
No, it was a place.
Oh, it was like Beggar House or something like that out in Beggar Banquet out in Lansing. It's actually a really fucking good little low key like family owned joint. But
it just smelled
this
like your
day,
friend's
just
house.
this day, it smelled so bad. And I wonder if it was. Now I was wondering, in that time, I was wondering if it was somebody in there that stank and was smelling up the whole place,
Right.
or if it was the place that stank. So if it was somebody that was in there that was sitting at the bar that just smelled like fucking shit, and they were stinking the whole place up.
You still gotta blame the place at the end of the day for not
Yeah.
kicking that dude out.
Yeah, but it was smelling.
It was like a restaurant or a sandwich shop.
It was a restaurant, sit down bar, pretty much same vibe, you know, as like any kind of
Yeah.
divey bar with food, a nice menu.
Yeah, it's just probably fucking piss.
Yeah, it just had that familiar, dirty, musty
Cat piss, fucking.
yeah, like a mixture of must, some clothes that sat outside of like a washer.
Was it did they have like an upper level? Like
No.
No.
They had another room though. They had another room that you had to walk through, another banquet room to get to the bathroom. Oddly enough, the other room that nobody was sitting in didn't smell that bad. And the front room that we were in, that had us as their only table, five or so people at the bar, smelled like shit. Not like shit, like must, but
Right.
heavy.
Musty ass smell.
Was it carpet or tile floor?
Tile.
Tile. I don't know.
Either
man.
something happened with their sewage or someone in there stank. That was the end of it. But I ate a sandwich in there, and my
What'd you
sandwich is
get?
still delicious as fuck.
What was it?
It was like this thing called like a West Coast or something like that. Cajun chicken sandwich on this really bomb ass fucking like herb bun.
Sounds
It's
good.
like chipotle cream sauce and the lettuce, tomato, onion. Solid sandwich.
Sounds
I
good.
loved it, but I still sat there
It's like
trying to
so,
avoid that
like,
smell.
Wondering.
What
if your chicken just reeked of it, or your sandwich? As soon as they brought it out, like
I wouldn't have ate it, but the sandwich did look good, and the sandwich smelled good, so I ate it. and
Right.
I wasn't gonna be that fucking asshole that was like, hey, "Yo, your restaurant stinks. You
She
should
was like,
fix it."
what if something like it was just on a whim, something happened and it happened to smell like that day, and the people that were working there were like, oh my god, this guy's just like, this guy's eating.
That's
here,
what
actually.
I felt.
Like,
Honestly, the only person working there was the bartender. There was no waitress.
All right.
So he was giving us kind of a funny little vibe.
That's
you know,
funny.
being real short, but I mean, we got our food, and got out as fast as possible.
It probably took you like 3-4 bites into your sandwich to actually be like, okay, the sandwich is good. I think I can get through this smell.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't close your nose and eat
Right.
food.
Right, that's
No.
part of eating.
That would have been funny if you did that and like your waitress or server or bartender just saw you do that and they're like, this fucking guy is like mocking us now.
Right.
I mean, at that point, they would just probably want to tell us to leave, but nah. I mean, I've had worse. I could say, you know.
You've been in
but-
stinkier restaurants?
Yeah, I've eaten food in worse situations.
Okay,
Like I've
oh.
eaten food in pretty gnarly situations that I shouldn't be eating food in.
Like what? Just
Like,
for example, if you got one.
Mopop this past summer.
Oh.
It was a big ass dust bowl, dude. It was the dustiest fucking
You just had dusty
field
ass
I've
food?
ever seen. Like, it was a fucking dust bowl. You could see it in the air. You felt it on your skin. And they had this rice station right in the central dustiest part of it all. And they were whipping the rice right there in an open
sandy
wok.
ass rice.
And I still ordered some rice because I was hungry. I had to get through the day. And it was some, I felt.
Could you taste it?
Yeah, no, you couldn't taste it, but you could texture. You
You
know,
knew?
it was chalky, it was grimed. You could just tell that you were eating some dirt. There was,
Right.
but the thing is like I seen people straight up eating nachos and sitting on the ground, and you have a little visibility. That's how much dust there is.
Right.
And there's people out here just sitting here eating nachos in this shit.
In
I'm
the
just
fucking
like,
dust.
You are in this. Like, it's hard to breathe. People have bandanas on,
Right.
and like sitting there just eating nachos on the ground, like nothing's going on. Like,
Gross.
that was common. So when I seen people doing that, it made me feel like a little bit less like a piece of shit about eating that rice. But that was pretty much all I ate that day, so I had to eat something.
Dust rice.
Dusty rice. Dusty
rice.
fire roasted rice.
God, I feel bad for the fucking guy that was selling the rice and shit. They gave him the worst spot.
Yeah, it was the centrally, like, it was pretty much where everyone was moving, because there was an arcade in the back corner, and then in the other corner, open field, was the concert.
Right.
So whenever a show would end, a big flow of people would come from one side to the other side, which would create this cloud of dust.
Oh, shit.
And it would create the cloud of dust going right through this walkway, and you could hardly see the stand, but it would get dusted out.
That's funny.
And they were just still out there with open flat tops, just whipping it up.
Huh.
Gross.
Yeah. So that was probably the gnarliest situation where I've seen people just casually eating food in the most unsanitary, because it was hard to breathe, and they're out there eating nachos, the most inconvenient hand food.
Right.
Makes the stinky shithouse sound nice.
Yeah,
The
that's what
restaurant with the
I'm
chicken
saying.
sandwich.
So it's like, can't really complain about
Yeah,
that
there could always
mildew.
be worse environments to eat food.
The pen.
Damn. So we need that fucking gunshot noise, dude.
I don't know what I was gonna say because that was so funny what you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be different, worse environments to eat food. Like,
I'd eat that rice again before I'd eat a fucking pepperoni roll.
Yeah.
like where do like if you work at a factory like butchers and shit, like mass butchering factories, you probably don't even want to eat. You know what I mean?
They're probably vegetarians.
Right. Factory farms, like slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
You mean? Like,
Or you're a fucking, like, say you're a garbage man and you get back to the garbage depot. I think that's what it's called. And they're like, all right, take your guys' break. Like, do you really want to fucking eat? You know? Working in the hot sun or the fucking cold, picking trash, and then
They're probably so used to it after a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking gross.
She eating a burrito on the back of the garbage truck.
Right.
Just fucking used to this shit. It's been my job for 3 years. Just completely desensitized.
Just eating burritos out of the dumpster.
It's fucking fresh ass chicken nugget.
Fried pizza.
take the fucking dump truck around through the drive-through at Rallies or something.
Right.
Or Checkers, what is it called?
Yeah. I like to call it Rallies still.
Rallies, okay.
Depends.
If you don't
Just
know
call
what
it
someone's
Checkers,
talking
though, but
about when you say that, then
give it the old switch.
Have you guys ever had In-N-Out before?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Wish.
Yeah, I've never had
Wait,
it.
no, I haven't. I always get Hot Now and In-N-Out mixed up.
Yeah, I've had Hot Now. I've had our
Yeah.
Midwest version that we had for a second.
Was that kind of like our version of that shit?
I don't know.
I think it was the closest thing we'll get. I mean, it was a slider joint that had their own sauce.
Yeah, they
Right.
didn't- Hot Now, that was it's closed obviously now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There's like one all the way up north or some shit where it started.
Yeah, maybe.
And that, I don't even know if that's there.
Yeah,
That's a stretch to find that.
I don't know. I just always wanted to try In-N-Out, but it's just like it's a West Coast thing.
All right.
Like Del Taco used to be just a West Coast thing, and then they moved to the Midwest.
Yeah, I haven't had Del Taco in a while.
I have a feeling that if we had In-N-Out, it'd be one of those things that it'd be like Sonic. Like, you're going to love it for the first month or two. It's going to be super busy, and then it's just going to go back to being another fast food joint that you're trying to avoid, that you love.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Fucking when Sonic opened up, I didn't try it for the first time in like 3-4 years. Tried it, hated it. But I was pumped to like try it, and I don't know, I guess I kind of like forgot about it. And then when I finally did have it, I was just like,
There's like a few things that are good on
Yeah.
to get from Sonic, like, but not really, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
25,000 drink options.
right.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. I like the strawberry limeade from there.
There's 25,000 what?
Drink options, pretty much. I mean, you can mix any kind of drink with any other drink. They're just their drink option list is
Just got a bunch of random like
freezies and
syrups and shit they put in the fucking fountain drinks and shit.
No, that's
just to make them
That's annoying if you work there, I guess.
Yeah.
You're gonna manage that shit.
I'll take
bubblegum flavor in your Coca-Cola or something.
It's called the ocean mist, man. Not ocean water, okay?
That's funny.
Just like Baja Blast. Baja Blast doesn't taste the same without Taco Bell.
No,
it's not a solo thing. So, kind
of like the Coca-Cola at McDonald's almost.
Yeah,
like if you
exactly
are gonna eat
that,
McDonald's, you gotta get a Coke.
Get a fresh Coke.
That's kind of my rule of thumb. Fucking, if I have Hungry Hours, I have to have a Sprite.
Yeah.
Just one fucking make a delivery and be like, oh yeah, and one Sprite, please.
Yeah, I like pizza and really any kind of pop, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Root burr and hot dogs.
Yeah, that's dope.
Mm.
Bill's Hot Dogs is open now.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I didn't look at my watch this time, but like,
wait, maybe
they open in February.
I'm pretty sure I saw like a post that said they were open.
Like,
It might be just
ready.
it might just be walk up or something.
Right.
I
Well, that's
don't
what
know.
it is.
Is it?
now, Right.
Well, no. Sometimes they have those people that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
car hop
You
and
when it
shit.
gets warmer, they come to you.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
the they got the belt.
Yeah,
with
a little
fucking
change belt.
I remember I got out of my car and walked up to the front one time, and the dude's like, "Just get back in your car, dude."
You guys closing?
I don't want to tip you, dude.
He's just like, "I'll be out there in a minute, trust me." And he's just like, "All right." Just went back out there and just sat there for a little while.
Just get back in your car, bro. Whoa. I'm not gonna fucking. It's not a stick up, dude. Don't worry.
Sir, we'll come to you.
He's just taking his job super seriously. You know, dude was doing a good job.
Steam them buns.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill's Hot Dog's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Their fucking root beer is unmatchable.
No, I don't know what they do to it, man. It's just tasty.
It's delicious.
Tasty old root beer. Oh, man.
So what's up, guys?
Not a whole lot.
How are the people out there feeling? Are there people out there?
People in the computer.
It says just 3 viewers currently, but I don't know. Baloney Brett's been talking in the chat.
Hey, well, thanks for viewing.
Yeah.
Anybody that's viewed, thank you.
Yeah, any of the last fucking words? What, like anything you guys want to fucking talk about? Or, like, you want to look forward to talking about? Anything coming up?
I look forward to the future. I look forward to, you know, a good change, you know, fucking. But, no, not quite. What do you got? What about you guys?
I don't know. Do you got anything?
Not really.
No.
Trying to think.
I'm gonna try to put on 15 pounds on purpose.
Of fat?
We'll see.
Whatever comes first.
But yeah. I don't know.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
No, I'm not gonna do that. It's probably not good to do stuff
Gave
like
up
that.
on that idea already.
Yeah. Well, you gotta buy ice cream and then melt it and then drink it.
Yeah,
That's how Matt Damon gets fat.
Next week we should all buy a fucking, you know, gallon of milk, and see if we can put them back in the entire episode. You know what I mean?
During the podcast.
Throw up.
Yeah.
I'm honestly
hold on
super
now.
sensitive to lactose, so
Yeah, me too.
It's a worst case scenario for me. But
I don't have an advantage. I don't know if I'm lactose, but like, hold on. Let's talk about this now. we should do that through the podcast. Just
can I
next
get
week.
strawberry or just any flavor chocolate? I don't really care for
what you could do, dude, is you could just bring any Nesquik flavor you want and just have a glass. Just make your own random flavor.
Yeah.
That would probably help you get through it, dude.
Yeah, you can go all
a little bit
Sonic
of
with
chocolate
it.
milk, a little
Mix
bit of strawberry
it.
milk.
Yeah. I'm with that. All right. Yeah, if you guys are down, I'm down.
So
shouts out to Brett because he's the milkman. I hope to see one day him make a podcast of just him drinking milk.
He was
Right.
He was fucking eating fried perch and drinking chocolate milk. That is fucking the gnarliest shit. I'm
That
used
shit
to
is
it.
disgusting.
I'm used to seeing him do gnarly stuff like that. Like when we used to work the brunch shift together, he just make like 6 pounds of food, like eggs, potatoes, bacon, and like, I don't know, 8 ounces of sour cream, and just eat it and chug like, I don't know, half gallon of chocolate milk.
Shit's gross.
And just
Shit's
not even
gross.
be phased.
Oh, shit's nasty.
Until like about 9 o'clock at night, he'd be like, I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Just think about fucking, you know, I'm just gonna say tartar sauce, but tartar sauce and fish, and a fat glass of chocolate milk, dude. The combo is fucking disgusting.
He just probably just put fire in the chat.
But I don't know. He could be onto something. But if you guys are down, I'll drink some milk with you. But we'll discuss it.
I'm only gonna do that if Brett shows up and he takes part. And
Alright.
Drinks a whole gallon of milk as well.
Yeah, this seems like a good idea.
Then he won.
Seems like a good idea until I'm fucking cleaning up puke on the fucking carpet in here.
We'll get buckets. Bring
I
your own
know.
bucket.
We'll get buckets.
If you get any puke anywhere, it's your fucking own responsibility to clean it up.
I don't know. I remember that one time we had the gallon milk challenge back in the day at the Pen. Everybody puked besides, I don't even know who won it, but everybody puked besides me, and I was like, I was just remember being like, I want to puke. Like, I'm afraid that I'm not puking. Why am I not puking? And I remember going home, and I was just like, under my bed. I was just like,
I was just like, you should really puke, dude. Like,
it was in the back alley. I was that manhole. I was just trying to trying to puke, force myself to puke, and nothing was coming out. And I drank, I don't know, a little more than half, like a half gallon. And I'm like, I'm not puking. Like, I don't have that urge to puke.
I drank more.
Yeah.
That would have happened for sure.
I think I tried, but at that time, my stomach was just like, no more, like just bloated and just like, but I went home and I felt fucking really cold, like sick. Like I was just wrapped under my blanket, like,
couldn't even focus.
Couldn't puke.
Brett says he's down.
Yeah, this is gonna be this. That was probably the worst idea I could have done. Bring
I know
that
you
up.
just brought that up.
Kind of sold ourselves out. So I don't know.
What's next? You want to just do a fucking see how many hard-boiled eggs you can eat too, dude? Fucking.
Man, I don't even like eggs. Please
I
don't
mean,
make me eat eggs.
if we can turn them into deviled eggs, I'll accept that challenge. Fucking right now. I'll take down as many deviled eggs as I can until I stop.
I wish I had an abundant amount of fucking deviled eggs prepped up right now for this. Like, just to put your money where your mouth is. All right.
Oh, well, right here.
Actually.
We're going to make you eat 100. No, man, let's drink this milk and get these chats in. I'm excited. Feel like shit. But
Fuck,
we'll
I hope I don't work the next day, man. We'll be chugging, not
What
chugging,
happens,
but
man? It
pushing
happens.
our bodies to drink all that milk.
You'll be alright.
Yeah,
Just
you'll
throw
be
it all
fine.
up.
Yeah.
Try to throw as much
Yeah,
up as
you'll
you
be
can. When
fine.
you do throw up.
It's all over again. I can't puke.
I'm getting different flavors, though. That's for sure. Set. That's
I
a
might
solid
use some
one.
of your flavors.
We'll have to mix it up. We'll just get a bunch of abundance of different Nesquiks or something.
Yeah.
Down.
I'm gonna get whole milk.
Skim. I'm just gonna get a box of almond milk.
That'd be rough. Almond milk. A gallon of that.
I probably wouldn't puke though. I mean,
Right. I don't think it has the
milk?
same like density and like fat content, you know?
I got that to look forward to.
Good. I just like talked to basically like we're like any ideas, and then we let us hear. So now we got to drink a bunch of milk next week.
well, we'll stay on topic. We'll just add the milk into it, and hopefully people.
Well, it's
will
more
think
reliable
fine.
than me watching a movie, I guess. There's that.
I'm just gonna have to switch it up. I've been liking drinking these Americanos, and now it's gonna be going from that to fucking milk. It's gonna be a fun little change.
Yeah.
What, in like a week? Like the next 6 days, you're just gonna go Kobayashi and have like 3
I was
glasses
gonna say you're
of
just gonna
milk one
prep
day.
and drink
Yeah,
nothing but
yeah.
milk up until then.
Honestly, I should. I'm gonna start starting little, drinking a glass of milk a night.
Yeah.
Just to get my stomach ready for this.
Like Tuesday.
Brett said only vitamin D milk. That's it.
Okay.
No flavors.
Monday or like Tuesday, Wednesday, have like 1 glass, 1.5 glasses of milk. Thursday, Friday, go to like 2 to 3. Saturday, Sunday, go to like 5. 5 glasses of milk. That's like what, a half gallon, maybe a little more.
I feel like 5 glasses is more than a half gallon. 5 glasses.
So
I
yeah,
feel.
maybe don't do that.
It's gonna be a portion thing. We'll trick the mind.
Yeah.
Get it done. Any
Yeah,
last words from you guys? What are you
expand that
thinking?
cut.
What are you thinking?
I don't have any shows or anything lined up.
Nothing. What? No shows?
No, I
Oh.
don't. No, I was just saying I don't have anything really.
Well, then we'll be here same time, same unexpected time next week.
Right. We'll try to.
Probably earlier.
Yeah, we'll shoot for earlier.
It was a late bird.
Eh.
I should be in bed by now.
All right.
All right. Well,
Cool. That's a wrap.
All right.
suck our dicks.
Yeah.